Wow, what a jump shot. He's fine. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this safety shot. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go rail first with some spin. Great shot by Sean Wilkie.
And he drills it.
What a shot. Just, oh, great shot.
Great shot there.
Welcome back, guys. We're bringing you the next match here. Brandon Shuff versus Alvin Thomas, sorry. Been a long day. And Alvin's going to win the lag here. So this is a B-side match. Still race to 9. Against Brandon Shonuff Shuff and Alvin Thomas.
If anybody asks, just tell them I got a banged up knee. I'll be back to normal on Monday.
Brandon would like to make a public service announcement.
Yeah, he actually he does suffer from gout, and so he had a really bad flare-up last week, and he was bedridden. Actually, it was 2 weeks ago for about a week and a half, and then he just started getting better. And then he was at Diamond Billiards. We were down in Diamonds Thursday, and so last night he was there. He said he banged the knee that was flared up on the triangle rack that was sticking out of the diamond table, and so now he's he's feeling extra rough. Greg Roper, Aranis put Brandon on the B side. So Brandon elects to push. So I don't know a whole lot about Alvin Thomas. I have seen him shoot a couple tournaments, and Brandon said that they oh, nice shot.
Side
Avoid
pocket.
the side pocket.
Ooh.
He does. Brandon said that they have played each other lots of times. Him and Sean have been playing Alvin for a long time, he said. Greg, I think we are down to, we're getting close to the, I can post the brackets for you and tell you for sure.
The link should be in the first part of the description.
Oh, there you go. It's in the pin post. You can click on the link. I will also drop it in the comments here for you. But they are bringing back the top 8 tomorrow, I think is what they're trying to get it down to. So it'll be top 4 on the winner's side and top 4 on the loser's side. Right now on the winner's side, the top 4, you have RJ Carmona and James Aranis. You have JT Ringgold and Neilbert Lim. They're still on the winner's side. So that's your top 4. They might be bringing back the top 12 because it looks like there's this round is still here on the B side, and Wilkie's gone. So this will be the last round here. So this actually might be our last match of the night. Oh, miscue.
There's a miscue.
Oh, miscue there. Could hear it. Yeah, absolutely, Victor. You're absolutely right. So, miscue there by Brandon Shuff. He's left a tough shot here. Alvin's looking to see if the 5 goes by the 7. And it does, so he makes a good shot. Leaves himself a shot on the 6. So most likely, though, given the angle, he's going to have to go. He's going to have to go down and back up again. Oh, and he spins it, but
it's going to make the 7. Maybe not.
Yeah, the cue hanging in there a little bit. I thought he was going to accidentally tap the 7. So it's not all ball fouls here today. Playing modified U.S. Open rules, so 9 ball on the spot. 9 ball does count in any pocket, and 3 balls do not have to pass the head string. 7 balls hanging in the jaws. Got a long tester here for Brandon. So if you guys are just joining us here, we've restarted the stream since we are live through Q Masters Facebook page. So please hit the share button.
Good shot.
Yeah, very good shot. And we're also on Twitch and YouTube. You can search Billiard Sports Network and pull the feed up there. If you're watching this on TV at home, best to watch through Twitch. That way you get full HD. So he came up a little bit short there on the 8 ball. So if he's going to try to get back over here on this side where the cue ball is for the 9, he's going to have to hit this with a little inside English. He decides to go all the way around the world.
He's going to get it perfect.
Man, what an awesome shot there by Brandon Shuff. See him hobbling out there a little bit, favoring that knee. And Brandon strikes first, goes up 1-0. Yeah, feel free, Jeffrey. I hear you. It is a memorial tournament. If anybody has any stories that they want to share about Barry Behrman, you certainly can drop them in the comments. Of course, Barry, longtime supporter of pool, and once held the U.S. Open here in Q Masters. So lots of different good stories about Barry. So if anybody has any they want to share them, feel free to drop them in the comments section. Of course, his kids, his son, and his daughter are currently have taken over Q Masters. As most of you know, the U.S. Open rights have been sold to Matchroom, which will be held out in Vegas this year.
Look at that break.
Yeah, look at that. Good, great shot on the 2 ball.
2 balls down with shape.
This is Run Out City right here. I personally never had the opportunity to really talk to Barry that much. But there's a lot of pool players that I've had a lot to say about Barry. Of course, most notable is Shane Van Bonen, who is always visits Barry's grave when he's here in Virginia Beach. Said that Barry was one of his very good friends. He certainly has done a lot for the pool community. And the family continues on holding different events here. You can see he's having issues here with his knee a little bit. He's just got to lay down there on the table and make the shot.
Well, he gets perfect.
Yeah. You guys are just popping in. Jordy, Will, my man Pun from back home. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting share on the stream. You're watching Brandon Show Enough Shuff versus Alvin Thomas. This is a B-side match. Ron sent Brandon over to the B-side earlier today. So I think this will be the last match for Brandon tonight if he's able to get the win. And we'll be back tomorrow to stream the remainder of the event. So we have lots of good matches left. Notable Steve Fleming beat Mike Davis earlier. And then Greg Sabins beat Steve Fleming 9-1. So, of course, Greg, one of our sponsors for the stream of this event with his Greg's Not So Pro Shop. But you still have a lot of great players over on the B side. Sean, Brandon, Raymart Lim still in it.
Looks like he pushed to a jump shot here. Possibly.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll jump here, though, with his knee like that. So
Or maybe he's just going behind the 5 here.
yeah, he might, he could go behind the 5. Or he could just, let's see what he likes to do. Behind the 5, he's got to be careful not to scratch. And he's going to get some love here.
Yeah, almost made it and then ended up safe. That was great.
Thanks for the share, Pun. Look at that shot. Wow. The shelf on these tables are deep. The ball's in there.
Look at that stroke.
Yeah, when the ball's that deep in there, you just gotta make sure you just draw out of it. Try not to use any of the rails there. So he's gonna look to see where he can play the 3. If he can just if he can play it in the side and get around for the 4. I don't think he can with the 5. Looks like he sees that the 3 goes by the 5, so he might be playing this for the corner.
Perfect.
Yeah, great shot there.
Got the perfect angle to go up beside the 8.
Yeah, he'll just draw this right back. Just past the 8 ball for the 4. Leave himself an angle to get back to the 5. Very smooth. You know, and with him not feeling great, you know, really it slows you down a little bit. And that actually can be good for Brandon here. I would have liked to have been on the other line of the 5. I think he's okay there.
Yeah, he is. Got very close, though.
That was what I was afraid of. So now he wants to draw back out to the middle of the table for the 7 ball. He'll come around here. Pocket the 7 in the side. Comes in on the angle. Right on the 8. Great shot there by Brandon. Let's roll it forward for the 9. Keep it simple. The kiss method. I say keep it simple. Stupid. So Brandon goes up 3-0. Jumps out to an early lead.
You know, you were talking earlier about how whenever he was doing like the drills and whatnot and going through the training, the boot camp,
Yeah.
how like they slowed him down, put the pause in a stroke and did that. And then exactly what you were talking about how not feeling good can slow you down. It's like you're seeing those dots get connected right there.
Yeah, it really did accelerate his game because right after that is when we were at Champions. That's when Brandon snapped off the Maryland State big table event out there. He beat Aranis in the finals, and you could just tell he had really slowed down. He had a nice pause in his backstroke, and it was really the best I'd ever seen him play.
Yeah. He's got a shot on this 2, but I just don't know if the 2... I don't think the 2 goes by the 3. He's going to have to back cut this if he wants it.
Yeah, I think the back cut is the shot here.
That's what he's eyeballing.
Because what he'll do is he'll just, like what I call a little bread and butter shot, is he'll hit this just with a tad inside English and get the cue ball running and come off the rail down there by the 3, as long as it comes back out to the center table.
How is that?
Just like that. It's perfect, and that's a really tough shot because a lot of people, I personally too, have a tendency to put too much inside in it. You end up missing the shots, but he ends up coming up short there after making a great shot to get to the 3. Thanks everybody for joining. Troy Miller, Russ Cannon. If you guys are just popping in, feel free to share the stream. Keep it free always for our fans. Thanks to our sponsors and our kind donations from everybody. Great bump there on the 7 for position on the 5.
Worked out perfect.
And now he'll just draw this back. Almost on the line to the 6. Oh, didn't want to come.
He's going to
come that far.
Play for the other side of the 8 ball now.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to gas this, but I don't. I say as smooth as he's been playing on it, and see that happening.
He'll like to have been a little further down there, so he'll have to go up and down here, I think. I don't think he has the angle to spin it and hold it.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because you can't tell if that 8's actually on the rail or not.
Yeah, if it's
Like
not
how
on
much
the
space
rail,
is there?
he probably could, but it's safer to go up.
Yeah, I like this.
Great shot.
The
Good
speed looks good too. Yeah.
And he's pretty much playing flawless right now.
I'm just gonna have a little bit of a stretch here. Yep, just getting the bridge. I'm gonna say he looked like he was struggling to lean on the table earlier.
Yeah, and he's not playing with an extension on his cue anymore. He used to. Last year he was playing. It's been kind of flip-flopping back between cues, but now he's got. He's sponsored by Kent Davis, so playing with Kent Davis cue.
Nice.
Shot by Brandon. He leads the match 4-0. So alternating break format here. So Alvin's going to take a quick break since it's his break. So big thank you to our stream sponsors, Lights Out Billiards Apparels, Brews and Cues on the Boulevard, Greg's Not So Pro Shop, Nick Varner Cues, Gina Cunningham with Keller Williams, Roy's Basement, BilliardQ.com and Dick Abbott, and On the Hill Productions. Alvin Thomas to break. So, I think he slugged himself there a little bit, but he does pocket a ball, and he will have a shot on the 1. If you guys are enjoying the stream, you can click on the donation link. Feel free to drop us a donation. No amount is too small. You can also shoot us over donations at PayPal through sales@bsncoverage.com. We certainly appreciate all the support. So he's got a shot here on the 1. He's going to have to clear the 8 to get to the 2. And he, look. Oh. Didn't get there.
It's going to leave Brandon long and tough.
Mark, I was explaining that at the start of the match, Brandon suffers from gout real bad, and so he can't eat red meat, and he accidentally had some bacon that was in something about a week and a half ago, and had a big flare up in his knee, so he was laid up, and then as he was just kind of getting over it, he hit his knee on the triangle rack when we were at Diamond Billiards the other night in Richmond. So he's plain injured.
He almost made that 1 ball.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he left a tough shot here too for Alvin. Oh, went right by, but look. Ooh. And that, well, I guess you can see it. Yeah, it worked out pretty good. Oh, no.
That didn't.
Yeah, that didn't look too good. He just rushed it a little bit. He was trying to cheat it, to spin the cue ball up for the 3. So he'll let Brandon get back to work here.
That ball thought about not falling.
Yeah, Mark, Twitch is awesome. Definitely, if you are streamcasting this to your TV in your home, definitely watch it on Twitch. It's big in the gaming community. And actually, my partner Josh started using it and streaming the very first Barry Behrman Memorial, and now the APT uses Twitch to stream it. So
Yeah.
some people are catching on here a little bit. Hey, no problem, Mark. Thanks for joining us. Better late than never. Brandon's going to come up a little short there. So it looks like he'll be kicking at the 5-ball here. So, of course, you're watching the Barry Behrman Memorial. This is the 3rd annual Barry Behrman Memorial. In case you haven't heard, the first 2 winners, Brandon Shuff won the first one, first ever, and James Aranis won last year. Both are back this year. Oh, look at this, a spin up for a safe behind the 8. And gets him a little bit. A big thank you to Q Masters for having us here, and Gary Orndorff and Tiger Baker, who is the new owner of the APT, and his partner Chris Wiley, who are running the event down here. We appreciate them having us on board. This is actually where Josh and I first met many moons ago. I think it's going to leak out on him, Josh.
I think it did. Can't tell if it leaked out enough for it to be made or if it's just contact. Joe Root on YouTube says he came in 4th at Barry's Spring Open at the original Q Masters location at 5 Points in the early 80s.
Oh, wow.
That's a throwback.
Absolutely.
Lost to a guy from New York named Don Polo. Says, rest in peace, Barry. Thanks for sharing, Joe. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate that. If anybody else has any more comments about Barry or some stories, feel free to drop them in the chat. Of course, Q Masters here, one of the largest pool halls in all the United States. Good safety there by Brandon. Smart shot. Looks like he'll give Alvin the rail a little bit. Maybe we'll see. That man, you can see it to the rail. This might leak right to the side.
Sure does.
Yep.
Lays pretty.
And now Brandon will get to work on this rack from here. So if you guys are ever interested in having BSN stream your tournament, you can contact us at bsncoverage.com right on our website. You can PM Josh Setterfield or myself, Jake Lawson. We're scheduled to do all the rest of the Maryland State events with On the Hill Productions. Here doing the Barry Behrman Memorial. And we may be back down here at Q Masters to do the American 14-1 put on by Peter Burrows. So we're excited about that. So pretty packed schedule for us already for the rest of the year.
Oof.
Wow, look at that. It's both the points and gets perfect shape on the 8. It's the, we're just going to call it the what would Jesus do?
Oh, yeah.
What would Jesus Atencio do? He'd run into the points. 5-0 Brandon leads.
He did tell us he was playing good right before this match.
Yeah. Yeah, he won his last match. I think he said 9-0. Not coming back tomorrow. Have fun. Thanks for helping me win some money. Appreciate that.
I put most of it back. All right, man. Be safe. All right, man. I'll probably Thursday. I'll see you.
See you, Steve.
Saying bye to Steve Fleming. He's out. So he's going to head back home. We took Q Masters down for $900 earlier today. So that was fun. And Steve almost gave it all back. Can't gamble with him, man.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, Brandon really is playing well. He wasn't kidding. Coming off his 9-0 victory last match, and he's looking in prime form right now. He's definitely playing lights out. So this is actually okay if both of these go. He might try to just sneak the 4 in, and the 4 and the 8 might go. Nope. But it holds up nicely. So I can't tell from here what angle he has. If he has a slight angle, he might go forward here with the ball. Gets perfect on the 8, then the 9. He's just running on through it. 6-0. Brandon leads in a race to 9. A-side and B-side matches are both races to 9. The finals will be an extended race to 11. So make sure you guys join us tomorrow for the exciting finale. I'm sure to have more great matches to bring you. And you can tell Alvin just doesn't have the breakdown here for the 9 on the spot.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it has to do with he's not racking. He's not getting a tight rack. You can just tell when he's hitting them. Southwest, I'm not sure this may be the last match. I'm just looking at the brackets because I'm pretty sure the top 4 of the winners are done for today. And I think Brandon said that this is his last match for tonight. So they may be bringing back 12 tomorrow.
Great shot.
Yeah, nice bank. And that's the thing about Brandon with the banks, avid one-pocket player. So very used to banking the ball. So he doesn't, shy away from those types of shots. Of course, he has a look here at the 2. Just have to make sure he misses the 6.
Perfect.
Yeah, he just comes around. Oh, just a little short. If he came a little longer, he'd be perfect to pocket 3 and play 4-9 combo from where he was at. But now he just comes up a little short. Yeah, so you can see him looking at the combo. He may be able to draw this back a little bit.
Might have the angle to go in between the 9 and the 8 and come 2 rails and out.
Yep.
That's not.
He bumped it out of the way, but
Does that go on the side maybe? I don't know.
it's tight. He could play safe here. Let the cue ball roll up behind the 5. It looks like the 4 is just sticking a little further than the 7, so he might miss the 7. See him looking, pointing behind the 5. And he makes a great shot in the side pocket. But he's got to get up to the 6. So you might see a nice stroke shot here if he can pocket the 5 ball. Draw the cue ball. 3 rails. Oh no, he just punches it up. Wow.
Great shot.
That was a good shot. See, he's shooting so nice and smooth that it's falling for him, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because everyone else who's punching hard is rattling pockets.
Man, we saw that earlier with Sean's match where he was trying to force a lot of the balls in and they just weren't taking them. So it's paid to slow it down a little bit here. He's got a slight angle on the 6. Very slight. So let's see where he's going to go to get to the 7 here. Looks like he's going for... Wow. I mean, just... He's going to be a human highlight reel after this is all over. Makes a great shot. Gets down on the 7 ball. And they just look like they're rolling perfect for him.
Yeah. He's stroking them pretty pure right now.
So he may just bump this 9 down. Just nice smooth shot on the 8. Yep. Playing very well right now. 7-0.
Not really making any mistakes.
No, he'll be breaking here. If he can get through this rack, he'll reach the hill first.
Patrick wants to be on the TV table. I know he's excited to have his chance to possibly be on there.
So Alvin here has got a chance to get on the board. It's a good shot on the 2, comes out for 3. He's going to have to play a 3-6 combo here. Just wants to make sure he leaves 3 in the pocket. Oh, he hits it. A little hard, but it worked out good. Yeah. Whoa. Look at this. Oh, no. That's what I was afraid of when it came up a little too far on that ball.
Yeah.
I thought that he was going to draw under it, and then he just drew back, and just cue ball just decided to slide right on into the pocket on him. Brandon will pocket the 7 here in the side. Just slide draw this over. Leave himself a little angle on the 8. And then depending on what he likes here, he can just come off the rail here and come right in line on the 9. Yeah, he got perfect on it. 8-0.
Look at him go. He's on one right now. He is definitely on a tear.
You guys are definitely welcome for the stream. It's funny because billiards actually was more mainstream in North America years ago. Back when I was growing up watching pool, and we were watching players like Efren and Earl Strickland and Johnny Archer. And it was on ESPN all the time. And of course, all the ladies were on there too. So we're trying to get back there. Trying to get back to that place. So we're doing our part here.
Alvin comes up dry.
Yeah, and I think Brandon has a shot here on the 1 to pocket it in the corner.
Might even be able to come 2 rails in between the 2-4 there. Get
Yeah.
perfect.
See the pause in his backstroke?
Yeah. And look how good he hit it.
And it's something that is just recent with him. So now he's looking here because he's got to draw off the rail, but he doesn't want to clip the 4. That was great. This is setting up nice for him now.
Yeah, it is.
He can pocket the 3 ball in the corner, hit a little outside spin to come between the 8 and 9.
Good speed there.
Perfect angle. Well, he got a little less angle than he probably wanted some more angle than that.
Mike, he actually might have, looking where that 9 ball's laying.
And now we'll see what he's got to do here. He wants to be above the 6 ball.
He got it.
And then he's just got to pocket the 6 in the side. Roll the cue ball forward. Good. He nudges the 7. So now what you're going to see here is he's going to try to bring this cue ball in between the 9 and the 8. So he'll be trying to hit right down there between the first and second diamond. Maybe the middle diamond. Just like so. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's going to go.
Bye-bye.
You just had too much on it.
For the 9-0.
And there have been 2 back-to-back wins, 9-0. He hit the right angle on it, and he hit the right shot. He just the speed was just too much. But he hit it. He hit it perfect.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
So Alvin gets on the board. Brandon still leads 8-1. One ball down. With a shot on the 2. 3's down there where he needs to go. If he can get the 4 in the side, 5-9 combo to end it. There's a roadmap here, Josh.
Stroke that one good.
Yeah, that was good speed. So he's going to probably go check here.
He's going to have to cheat this pocket a little bit to create some angle.
Yeah, a little flat there on it. Dima joining us. Thanks, Dima, for popping in. We got our boy Ron still on the winner side. Didn't get there.
He put some power behind that one.
Yeah.
Might be kicking at this.
I mean, at least you can see, if you can see the very edge of the ball, it's hard to tell from here. Certainly didn't want to come up to short there with the 5-9 hanging like that. He's looking to see if he can see the edge of it. Now he's looking to see where the cue ball will go. 20 rails.
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, if he can somehow get the cue ball back down here behind the 5-9. He fouled, he said. He hit the 7. I think that's what he said. Yep. That was the shot, though.
Mm-hmm. was a good effort. That almost turned out perfect.
Yeah, it was very thin shot, but he had the right idea.
He's just gonna have to get past the side pocket here. He gets it perfect.
Yeah, this will be. He just needs to eye it up. Put a good firm stroke on it. Doesn't want to leave it hanging.
And that he does.
8-2. It's a little closer. So it looks like we were just talking to the tournament director. We will be bringing you one more match after this. And then that will be our last match for the night. So we'll probably either see Raymart or your boy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Might see them here on the TV table. So
I'm thinking they might throw Patrick on here because Raymart's already played a match.
yeah. How does Patrick play?
He plays pretty good.
He plays out of here?
Yeah. Yeah. I play with him a lot on Wednesday nights. He's one of the guys that I play whenever I'm actually like trying to practice.
Right. A scratch there by Alvin, so he's going to give ball in hand to Shuff.
Looks like 3 goes by the 9, so this...
David, I don't know. What do you mean, what table? What number? We're on table 30. If you're familiar with Q Masters. Back by the lockers. Play on 9-foot diamonds. Man, I wonder if he's setting up for the... Was that Karam go? 3-9? No, certainly he's not playing for that.
Is he going to try to miss the 5 and go in tight around that corner?
I think so.
Aranis does this shot like every rack, I swear.
Yeah.
He does that every rack. Actually, it worked out better that he hit the point versus not, because he would have just been further up table with the same angle.
Looks like your boy Patrick is playing his match. So it looks like we'll get Raymart Lim over here next.
He's got a good window in between the 6 and the 8 there to contact the rail. Just like so.
Good shot. Ah, David used to run it. Excellent. Well, thanks for joining us on the stream. So now he's just got to get good shape here on the 7. He just bumps it out.
Well, I'd say he got good shape on the 7.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so he can just go up. Just go up with a shot here. He don't have to go all the way up if he doesn't want to. And he just punched it over. Good shot. He'll play this 2 rails. Didn't quite hit hard enough. But Alvin concedes the last game there to Brandon Shuff. So Brandon wins 9-2.